Alright guys, welcome to this video. So this is a highly requested video by all of you and so many of you. So I've done a lot of tutorials over the years here. This is another TrafficJunky tutorial. I figured I'd go in here and show you how to make campaigns, but also share some very important advice. So here we go. So you want to name your campaign something organized, whatever you're promoting. And by the way, I work with clients in all different areas of the adult industry, and I'll explain real quick kind of people I work with. So the top of the top people that I can get the best results for are people who sell bundles of content, but especially people who have momentum with their OnlyFans account, or if they have an OnlyFans agency and they have momentum with a few of their models, or all of their models, that's perfect because I can blow that up for you. Like I can help you run traffic like crazy and successfully for, what you already have momentum with, because all you need is targeted paid ads and you can grow. If you have momentum with free traffic, just so you know, it's easy with paid traffic. Okay, so that's the top clients I get. The other one is experienced affiliate marketers, for sure. The next one can be webcam models. So I can help you boost your live feed. You'll be featured on the first page with my help every time you do like a live cam modeling. I can consult you on this and teach you how to do it, or I can do it for you basically, okay? So that's another marketing service that works. The people that I can definitely help too is anyone who's a beginner with whatever they want to do. I can help you with consulting with all this. This is all just an extra income stream for me, by the way, just all this I do on the side. Maybe it'll become a full-time income stream if I'm at $1 million a month with this type of thing, with marketing services and the personal brand, but I doubt it. So it's an extra income stream on top of everything else I do. So if you are a beginner and want to learn how to do all this stuff and what's working right now, and by the way, because of AI, there's huge opportunities right now because of AI. It's ridiculous, especially in the adult industry too. So that's why I bring it up. So if you want to learn what's working right now regarding all that, I could tell you exactly how to do that. You can get a call with me and then order consulting with me and learn. You can get a service with me where we work together doing it. Okay. Because that's the opportunity right now, I'd say, is really AI plus the adult industry. But also anyone doing OnlyFans and who is in momentum, but isn't doing paid ads to grow and scale, they're making a big mistake. That's where big money can happen for you. Okay, anyway, let's get to this tutorial. You can type whatever here, but it's really just TrafficJunky. This stuff I skip, doesn't matter. If you're selling a cost per sale offer and you really want to focus on hopefully getting conversions, you usually want to do desktop. If you want leads, you could focus on mobile. Now, mobile is typically way more devices and it could be way cheaper than desktop, but desktop can be better for getting conversions from my experience. Now, the best converting ad type is actually videos. So you could pick between banner or video banners. Anything that's a video does better. Now you could change to do videos, which are called pre-roll ads. Now the most common ad size is 300 by 250 here, which is this one. So this one has more competition, but you can test with different types of ad dimensions. But it's usually good to do a big split test with this dimension because you're going to see kind of what works out of your split test. Then when you're scaling, you should do all formats really, and then get the data from all that. If you're inside one of these content categories, you just target it and there you go. If you're targeting females, target females. If you're targeting all, target all. Most of the time you'll target male. So then you just press save and continue type thing. Okay, so here we are with target your audience here, and I'll explain all this. And also I work with e-commerce store owners, and drop shippers, but that's less common, I think. But if you're already momentum there, you can really blow it up with paid ads. Very targeted, effective paid ads, and I can also help with that too. Okay. Geo-targeting, you just target the country. You could do hyper-targeted based off cities as well, but you just add whatever country. You could do Brazil. Okay, so you just add it. You can only do one at a time, so each new campaign you do, you can only target really one country. Zip codes, all that, you kind of just leave that. You can hyper-target this stuff. Operating systems. I always go broad with my initial split test. Obviously, some of these browsers are not as good as others, so you can hyper-target just Chrome if you want to. Obviously, there's a lot of Chrome users, so you could do that. Browser language, you do want to target languages. Keyword targeting, it can increase your costs for your ad campaign, but if you need to do something ultra-specific in whatever niche you're in, then there you go. You would kind of target that, but you can also exclude keywords too. But it does increase your ad costs, but it allows you to be more specific, so that's good. You could do even virtual reality users if you're selling something related to virtual reality. So virtual reality affiliates out there, there you go. I leave a lot of the random things alone, and that's what you'll discover as you do this as a beginner. Segment targeting, you can target segments, but I always leave this broad too. But you could target like buyers, people with specific intents. You could do retargeting campaigns with this one right here. I rarely ever do this unless I have my own offer where I did a massive just reach campaign. Where whenever I do a massive reach campaign, you want to do retargeting to basically retarget them and bring back the ones who were interested and clicked. Okay. And then what else should I mention here? Let me know if you have any questions, of course. But yeah, there's that. Let's go on to the next one. So this part's about tracking your campaign and choosing and optimizing your resources. So usually I leave most of this blank. Let me see if there's anything to mention. Your max bid, you can do $1. You could do even higher. You could do 10. It won't spend 10 each click or each CPM basically that you get. So each 1,000 impressions. You can even target sources manually. I usually never do this. I actually more commonly do this with traffic stars, but you can exclude and include here. If there's any sites that wouldn't represent your niche, then you can do that. So you can apply the filters and you will quickly see if there's any sites and you can remove it. This is more common with traffic stars, okay? But anyway, you want to do automatic targeting, typically. You gotta do CPM. And then you can put your bid pretty high just to be competitive. It won't spend it that high. It just lets it be higher than everyone else, whatever they're doing, so you can get quality traffic. But you can do super low bid too. So it just depends. Now, rules for source optimization. You want to do this to just optimize after you know data. Okay, so let's go on to the next step. All right, so this is for your campaign schedule and budget. So basically, you definitely want to set a duration, frequency capping, campaign schedule. You want to set your budget. Now, your budget, if you're just getting started here, you definitely want to do at least 50 a day to 100 a day. So you can set your bid budget, whatever you want to do. Frequency capping, you can do this. So a number of times a visitor, sees it whenever. So in 30 days, you can have them see. You don't want to have them oversee it too much. You want to reach as many people as you really can. And what most marketers say, it takes like 7 touch points or maybe 11 touch points until someone decides. But I say just do 7 or even 3 times. So I'll just put 7 there. Okay, so campaign schedule and then your duration. So the campaign schedule you could do, this does kind of matter for some campaigns. If you're doing webcam and trying to drive traffic to your webcam while you're live, your webcam modeling while you're live, then you want to have the specific times it will run. So you would do that. If you discover there's certain times that things convert better, that's great. I like to do it all the way distributed, so that's how I do it. So I could just leave it like that most times. You could set a start date and an end date. That matters, or you could just leave it on and then you manually turn it off when it's done. Okay, so max daily budget, you can customize it, the amount, blah, blah, blah. $300 a day is what it'll do, and you can have it do it for a certain time frame, like 3 days. Or you could do every day, just like I said, $50 a day, just to get going and testing. I think that's a good budget. You get a good amount of data, but $100 can give you more data for sure. Okay, let's go to the next step. All right, since we set up a banner campaign from the beginning here in the basic settings, it has that available. So that's just what it is, okay? How this works is you put your target URL. You could put google.com, okay? I don't recommend it, but there you go for example. You can even do this sort of thing. I usually don't even do this. I don't really care to. I'm only going for home run campaigns whenever I do marketing in any way, shape, or form with paid ads with any platform. I really just want 3x or higher. Otherwise, I really don't care. I'll turn it off. Enter an ad name if you want, creative name, blah, blah, blah. Static banner. You select your creatives. You can create ads. And then ad rotation optimization, you can do manual or autopilot. So I find this pretty important. Basically, manually, you're going to turn off whatever ads are underperforming with click-through rate. Autopilot does it automatically for you, so they could be good. So based off click-through rate or CPA, if you set up CPA, it's good. It will do its job, and basically you run your big split test, and whichever ads are doing the best, they're going to keep going, and then the ones that do worse will pretty much turn off or not be promoted as much as the higher click-through rate ones. So that'll automatically do it, so that's good. That's kind of how it works. And you just select your creatives and you get them all there, and that's how it works. Now, like I said before, banner ads are good for a big split test if you're split testing models, or if you're split testing AI models, if you're split testing just many different creatives, if you're doing affiliate marketing or even e-commerce. It's just good to do banners first. Then when you know what works, you could start hyper optimizing around the one that worked, the messaging, the headline, obviously the visual that worked the best. And then you make video creatives, and that's how you can really scale. Then I have some secrets around how to really scale after that, because there are warm traffic sources and not cold that are way better. So when you have something that works, you can have something that super works when you get into the warm traffic sources, okay? So I could teach you how to do that in consulting if you want to get that with me, if you want to get consulting or done for you services for marketing. So just let me know. And you can schedule a call with me. Link is down in the description of this video. We can talk. Let's go.